Hey guys, my name is Dane and I wanted to play a bit of Battlefield 3. I wanted to take a step back from Battlefield 4 because in the wakings of the next Battlefield game that should be released, well not should be, it's gonna be released 6th of May. It's gonna be done during a live stream and I can't wait for the details to be released. But I also wanted to take a look back to see how far we've come just from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4. And well, it's not going too much into details, but basically it just felt like going back and play Battlefield 3 a bit. And I can say right off the bat, after getting into Battlefield 3, there were 3 things I noticed that were just awesome, that I really wish that DICE had done well in Battlefield 4, and I really hope that they're gonna do extremely well in Battlefield 5. The first one is sniping. Now, I started up just picking my sniper out and then just go into Metro to warm up. I usually go into Metro, Conquest Large. I know it's a clusterfuck, but it's a way for me to warm up to a game, getting back into it, getting my aim back and stuff like that. And it didn't even take me that long to get my aim back with the sniper. I was doing twitch headshots all over the place. I was doing double headshot kills, just like I did way back in the day in Battlefield 3 before Battlefield 4 obviously. And I just felt so satisfied. Sniping in Battlefield 3 has always been so satisfying. And I wonder what went wrong to Battlefield 4. I mean, sure, in the beginning there was the netcode related issue, so you wouldn't, it was extremely inconsistent to be sniping. You wouldn't always hit the target and it wouldn't always hit the same place, or you wouldn't always get the headshot, especially if they were moving a bit. And because of that I steered away a bit from sniping in Battlefield 4. But just jumping into Battlefield 3 and right off the bat be able to snipe like I did back in the day, I didn't even have to change any settings at all. It was just jump in, pick my sniper, the same loadout as always, M98B, and then with a 3.4 optic on it, the M145 I think it's called, which is my favorite medium range optic in Battlefield 4 as well, but I like it more in Battlefield 3. And I picked it up and then went in aggressive style, and I picked just one sniper after the other and one of the aggressive, players after the other. I was just getting headshot kills back to back and it was extremely fun. I mean, the very first round I went into, I got banned from like 3 or 4 minutes in because I had a score of 17-2. Well, admittedly, the guy that I killed, he was an admin. I killed him like 2 or 3 times in a row, and he had been kinda bitching up until that point, but that's just, I don't believe in power, too much power in kids' hand, or, I mean, it can be frustrating to getting killed back to back, but man, what can you do? But this just brought me back to when I was playing Battlefield 3 a lot. It wasn't uncommon for me to get into a sniper fight with an admin and then after some time either getting kicked or getting accused of hacking, and that, even though it was frustrating, it was still awesome. Like, you know that feeling when you're so good that you get accused of hacking? Yeah, that feeling is just awesome. And even though that most of the snipers in Battlefield 3 has a lower muzzle velocity than they do in Battlefield 4, it felt way easier for me to snipe in Battlefield 3. I tried back in Battlefield 4 after some time again, after a lot of rounds in Battlefield 3 enjoying this, and it didn't feel as snappy, as smooth, or even as fast, even though a lot of the snipers have like 50, 60 or even up to 100 meters per second more muzzle velocity than their counterparts had in Battlefield 3. And that just seems odd, that even though they are faster in Battlefield 4, they seem a lot more inconsistent, a lot slower, and the bullet drop seems a lot higher than they do in Battlefield 3. So that's the first thing that I just felt right at home with in Battlefield 3, the sniping. Back when I really loved sniping. Too bad I got a bit away from it in Battlefield 4, but I really hope that this is gonna be a focus point in the next one, in the next Battlefield game, because I miss sniping like this. The other thing is Rush. Boy, I forgot how fun Rush could be. I tried out Rush on Metro. Fair dues, a lot of the servers online, at least in my region, the times where I was playing, even though I just made sure that all the amount of all sizes of maps and all game modes were available. Most of them were Metro or Firestorm or well, not Conquest. Well, most of them were Conquest, Large and Rush, but they were Metro, Firestorm and Caspian Border, and a bit Nasha Canals when it came to TDM, but that's it. And I just miss Rush from Battlefield 3. Of course I miss it from Bad Company 2, but the difference between Battlefield 3 Rush and Battlefield 4 Rush is huge. It was a lot more fun in Battlefield 3. And this point isn't gonna be as long as with sniping, because I'm a sniper at heart. I love that. I'm also a Rush player at heart, but I only got to play in Metro Rush, and it wasn't really all that great for sniping, and sometimes it went into a clusterfuck, but so did Conquest Large, so what can you do? And the last thing is the lack of body armor in Battlefield 3. I was having so much fun with a shotgun and the slug round. You would not believe. I remember I actually went on to snipe with the slug round with a with the I think it's, well, the 870, the shotgun 870 with the slug round. And way back in the day, I was able to slap a 8 powered optic scope on there. And I was sniping with it. It was so awesome. And I actually got awesome flanks off today while playing in Metro with the slug round M87. No, 870. Sorry about that. I can't really remember at the top of my head the name of it. But basically I was having so much fun with it, and even sniping up close. Everything felt so smooth and so satisfying. Well, there was some instances where I felt a lot like back in the old day in Battlefield 4 with netcode related issues where you're getting shot around the corner. And there was of course the revive trains where you would just be constantly revived in the line of sight over and over and over again, and that was extremely frustrating and you couldn't even cancel it. So Battlefield 4 did that right, but the lack of body armor in Battlefield 3 was just so satisfying. Getting those kills up close or even at medium and longer ranges if you did headshots with the slug round was just amazingly satisfying. And I just miss those things. I really miss them. I don't miss the UI or the customization options or layout in Battlefield 3 because that was odd. It feels a lot more natural in Battlefield 4, but in Battlefield 3 it felt a lot more odd. Odd, I mean. And it was, sometimes I ended up messing it up and then entering the game, well, spawning in, because I wasn't used to the layout and it was just confusing. So, this step back from Battlefield 4 to Battlefield 3 made me just appreciate a lot of the changes that has been made from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4, but most of all I just miss these three things from Battlefield 3. A bit more old school kind of Rush, no body armor so you could actually one shot with sniper up close or with slug rounds, and it wasn't just a two shot because, well, yeah, you know why. And the last one, sniping. It was so satisfying. It's so awesome in Battlefield 3, getting those twitch headshots, and it felt natural. But in Battlefield 4 it felt more odd. It was like Battlefield 4 favored the more long range campy sort of style, whereas you can be a lot more aggressive in Battlefield 3. I know that's not really what snipers are supposed to be, but I like the action. I really enjoy getting back into Battlefield 3 and trying out sniping again, and just getting the nostalgia, like getting right back where I was before, where I was just, well, I was quite good at sniping if I do say so myself, and it was nice to feel a bit of that sensation again. This is gonna take a turn for the weird part here, but okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this because I've been rambling on a lot about this. So these 3 points, sniping, rush and no body armor, has been done extremely well in Battlefield 3. A lot of the other things have been upgraded to Battlefield 4, but I just missed these 3 points. And please guys, I really hope that these are some of the things that you have improved along with a lot of other things from Battlefield 4 to the upcoming game. And I can't wait till the 6th of May to see what it's gonna be. So thanks so much for watching guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you missed the most from Battlefield 3 and what you liked the most of the changes from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4. And in general, what you would like that they had kept from Battlefield 3 and carried over into Battlefield 4, or that they're gonna be carrying over to Battlefield 5 or the next Battlefield. And that's all for this time guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.